Following the launch of Impact World Media podcast hosted by Philippe Martinez of MSR Media St. Nevis, an investor under the country's Citizenship By Investment program, it has become clear that Prime Minister Dr. Terrance has adopted a new stance on Martinez. Martinez, who filed lawsuits in the United States and in St. Kitts and Nevis against individuals he believes have hampered his development project by offering citizenship under the legal price of application in a jail project approved under former Prime Minister Dr. Timothy Harris, now accuses Prime Minister Drew of signing approvals of the majority of citizenship applications of the jail project. Martinez believes now that Dr. Drew and his administration are working against him and the MSR project in the Federation. In a media roundtable with Prime Minister Drew on 20th November, SK Newsline questioned the Prime Minister on this matter as he responded to Martinez's podcast and statements made.
And Terrance Drew, I have supported you. I have applauded the reform that you've done. But now that I know that you have processed the vast majority of the Galaxy application and that you have lied to me, now you got some explaining to do. The Drew administration is doing everything they can to stop us to operate and recover our money. I'll give you an example. We don't have an escrow account to process application. I can tell you that our financier in the United States was in Nevis. He has at least 15, 20 applications that he wants to process, and we cannot because for months and months and months, we asked the Drew administration to provide us a way to have an escrow account, and they're being silent. They play the game of the silent.
The MSR gentleman has made repeated statements in various media, including on programming that he himself produced, which are misleading at best and in some instances flatly untrue. We're dealing with somebody who is convicted of fraud and spent jail time for fraud, who should not be in our program in the first place. Subsequently, in dealing with him, and I will go on, the gentleman is faced with strong defenses and motions of his various claims. Because of these things, in our estimation, he has become desperate. Subsequently, one of the persons in the videos that he have, and I want you to listen to this, approached the government. And one of the things that was said to me and to the government was if we wanted this to go away, we need to pay 40 to 100 million US dollars in my office. How can a man enter in my office saying to me that I have to take 40 to 100 million dollars out of the government's treasury to settle this case that a fraudster has brought forward, who should not have been in the first place? That is why I ask, have this been researched? Have the media done its job? This is who he is. And therefore, the question is perplexing. How did he get into the program under Timothy Harris? How did he get in the program in May 2022?
Meanwhile, one of the cases is expected to be heard on St. Kitts in the first quarter of 2025. Glenn Barth reporting for SK Newsline.